Hello everyone and welcome back to your Pokemon Go leak recap. Now this time we don't have as many leaks as we usually do, but we do have one larger leak which will be covering the majority of this video. And it's featuring some new Dynamax legendaries which we're thinking coming a bit sooner than usual. We'll have to see. But just remember to like, subscribe, and also become a member if you want to help support the channel. But let's just get straight into it. So the first thing, doesn't seem to be much of interest. This is a previous leak where we're going to be going on for more additions with remote max battles and hyper training system. Now obviously the training system is going to be how we increase IVs with bottle caps, and we're actually going to be seeing the official image for that later in the video. And obviously remote battles are almost ready to release, so we'll see how that goes. Obviously we have some pretty cool assets as well as what the shinies look like. Obviously shiny the shiny of, I'm forgetting the name, the shiny evolution looks absolutely amazing. I completely for King Gambit, it looks absolutely amazing, and obviously you have the new shiny costumes, as well as Rookidee getting a Dynamax texture. We already know that Rookidee is going to be a Dynamax Pokemon. We also have the costumes for GoFest 2025, where we're having some Pikachu costumes of yellow, blue, and red, and Monocle of red, blue, and yellow, as well as a Phalanx costume of being a train conductor, which is so cool. We don't actually have an actual image of that, but as you can see in the next leak, they removed the assets really quickly because they kind of realized, well, we're not actually ready to show those yet. So it's interesting. So I'm not sure when we're going to get more info about these costumes, as well as the eggs, because we'll have to see what happens in regards to that, because, well, the in-person GoFest isn't too long away, and I kind of want to know what I'm going to be hatching. Right. We're going to quickly skip over this. We'll come back to this in a second because these are where the Dynamax leaks are. We have the visual effect for Clanging Scales, which is actually the signature move for Como-O, which we know is going to be the Comday of Jangamo-O, which will be happening later this year, probably June Comday. And then we'll see we have some assets for the bottle caps. Look at those, they look absolutely fantastic. But now let's just quickly go down. So these are the Pokemon that have Dynamax forms released. So obviously you've got all of those. And then we have Dynamax Lapras, Omanite Omastar, Kabuto, Kabutops, Wailmer, Wailord, Latios, Latios, Trubbish, Garbodor, Hatenna and Hatchrum, and Urshifu Rapid and Single Strike. So those are ones that are being worked on currently, with Trubbish being expected, which means we might be getting Gigantamax Garbodor sooner than we expected. And obviously, Dynamax Lapras is interesting because we've already have Gigantamax, which I really thought we would get beforehand, but we'll see how that goes. Dynamax Shuckle will actually be really interesting to see if it's actually worthy as a tank. And Wailmer Wailord could be good as a healer, although Blissey is just going to be the best ever. But Latios and Latios are going to be really good because they can learn a big variety of moves, including psychic moves, which would make them the #1 psychic attacker for Dynamax raids. Obviously the #1 dragon attacker as well, which will soon be replaced by most likely, like, I believe Orbeetle. Gigantamax Orbeetle has a signature psychic move. I'm unsure as to how that would work. But as for Trubbish and Garbodor, obviously we expected to get those sooner rather than later because it has a Gigantamax form. So they do want to get the Dynamax form out first, so they can maybe trick you into using the particles to hunt some Trubbish, which might still be shiny boosted like they are in the wild, but we'll have to see. So that's what we have to look forward to in the future. As for Hatenna and Hatchrum, you can expect those being in Dynamax battles pretty soon. And you know what? Since we're getting Rookidee, we'll most likely will be getting Gossifleur, and maybe some other, like probably Applin, before we get Dynamax Applin in battle soon-ish. Because if you just have to think about what Gigantamax forms there are and what Dynamax forms they have to release beforehand to allow them to come to the game. And just a little thing is that Toxtricity, Amped, and Loki, and also Toxel actually does have a Dynamax form, so we might be getting Dynamax Toxel coming to the game in the future. We'll have to wait and see. We are waiting for the return of Toxtricity. We haven't seen it since Wild Area, so expect Latios and Latios to be the ones coming after Suicune, which is at the end of May. So, at the end of May, in a couple weeks or so. It's not near the end of May, my bad. But yeah, Latios, Latios, look out for those. I'm assuming Latios will come first, but it doesn't really matter. Both of them are pretty equal. But up to you guys. What do you think about these potential Dynamax Pokemon coming to the game soon? Are you excited for Dynamax Latios and Latios? Personally, I will probably raid a couple, but it would be nice to maybe get a better counter to them beforehand, because currently they are they're a Psychic and Dragon type, meaning that they're weak to Dark and also Ice, and we only have Lapras and Cryogonal currently. So maybe we can expect to get Lapras before we get Latios, or maybe we'll use Suicune with the Ice moves to use against Latios and Latios. We'll have to see. Gigantamax Lapras will still be the best option, because obviously it is a Gigantamax Pokemon, meaning it's stronger. But let me know what you guys think. Are you excited for Hyper Training, or maybe are you more excited for the potential of bottle caps, or maybe just excited for Jangamomo Comday? So let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.